So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd always...
Terry Harper. She won the IBO lightweight title in 2019 and then did it in the WBC in 2020. She fights out of Denby, England.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Yorkshire, England, here is a women's super featherweight champion of the world, Terry Belter Harper.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. The straight right just misses. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Punch, counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Harper in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to What do we expect to see here in round two? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a scoring blow. Catch and shoot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Harper in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bells.
There's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Terry Harper just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nope, that jab not going to score. He wasn't ready for that counter. And that jab just missed with the left hand. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Got out of the way of that right hook. She got clipped by that counter. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Harper got clipped. Harper is down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still win the fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Talk about Harper in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Back into the fray here in round 5. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Can't find a home for that jab. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talk about Harper in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. I wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here. There's the bell for round 6. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The straight right just misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They both want the knockout. Perfect counter lands. Terry Harper just got rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Harper in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter shot by her. These two were made for each other. Harper got clipped. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Tried to score with a jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Good counter punching. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Well, she's got the advantage halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
That's a terrible line.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a knockdown.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow her to fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Well done with that counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Taj, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can't score with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
are not going to let this one go to the judges. She misses with the jab. Oh, that punch. It's all offense all the time. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Harper in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different... It's round 10. After that last round, something has got to change. And it's okay to take a knee.
She has no choice. She needs the break. She needs the breather. She needs the space.
7, 8.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout? Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Incredible work rate. Punch. Hold that thought! Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all... I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from the gods.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no...
Ooh.